Welcome back to Capitol Review. I'm Mark Hall. After the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump, Taylor Swift announced who she's supporting. Swift says that she's backing the vice president because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. She called herself a childless cat lady in reference to past remarks from the Republican vice presidential nominee, J.D. Vance. Support from Swift is considered a big deal. And joining Capitol Review is Judy Kirch. She's the Hill's In the Know columnist. Judy, welcome back.
Thanks so much.
Let's talk about this major endorsement that happened recently with Taylor Swift. Was that a surprise to you?
It certainly wasn't a surprise. We know that Taylor Swift backed Joe Biden in 2020. She's been critical of former President Trump, saying in 2019 that he was gaslighting the country. So no surprise that she was going to endorse the Harris ticket this time around. But the timing is a surprise. The fact that she chose to do it right after the debate, when all eyes were on their TV sets, on social media, and politics in general, making a big impact timing-wise. She's typically endorsed candidates and gotten into the political world right before Election Day. Usually in the weeks leading up to Election Day, she'll offer an endorsement, sometimes the days leading up to Election Day. So the timing here is definitely different in terms of when Taylor Swift has endorsed candidates in the past.
Judy, you talked about the timing. It was, many feel that it was a carefully crafted or written endorsement on social media, and she even encouraged people to do their research before they decide to cast the vote. Do you think that it was well written?
Definitely a savvy move by Taylor Swift, and she knows as a public figure, as a celebrity, that she can voice her opinion, and she has plenty of followers, but they're not necessarily going to be swayed by who she's voting for. She can get them to the ballot box. The celebrity impact is in that way is very heavy, because celebrities, they might not be able to sway voters and change people's minds about who they're going to vote for, but they can engage with them. Studies have shown that voters tend to take celebrity opinions into account and then head to the ballot box after they've heard what a celebrity is thinking politically.
Some experts recently said that, Taylor Swift may not be your average celebrity because she has hundreds and hundreds of millions of followers. I mean, would you agree or disagree with that?
283 million Instagram followers, but who's really counting? Look, Taylor Swift is not just some celebrity. She's like the supernova in the celebrity stratosphere. This was a really coveted endorsement on both sides of the aisle. When he was running for president, President Biden's campaign was actively seeking Taylor Swift's backing or show of support from her. And former President Trump has even questioned whether Taylor Swift is actually liberal or if it's all an act, in his words. He knows the value of this kind of endorsement, not just because of Taylor Swift's massive following, not just because of those 280 million Instagram followers, but because of who they are, that Gen Z, TikTok generation voting bloc that's so critical and so important to politicians.
Judy, have you heard any response or any reaction from Republicans or even the former president? What are they saying?
Former president, of course, is not that happy about this endorsement, although it did not come as a surprise to him. Was saying he likes Patrick Mahomes better than Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce. So he's none too pleased about this endorsement, even if it was easy to see that it was coming. But the timing has got to hurt. It's hard to shake it off, to get a phrase from Taylor Swift's song, when you're former President Trump and getting this kind of endorsement right after a tough debate with Kamala Harris.
And Judy, do you think there are any other potential celebrity endorsements that are still out there for either candidate that are at that Taylor Swift level?
It's hard to reach that Taylor Swift level, but I would say Beyonce is definitely up there. She is kind of indirectly endorsed Harris already by allowing the Harris campaign to use her song Freedom on the campaign trail and in ads for the Harris campaign, but she hasn't directly come out and said that she was voting for the Harris ticket. Oprah is also a big name who was at the Democratic National Convention, voiced support for Harris, and is one of those credible voices that people, a trusted voice that people tend to listen to.
All right, Judy Kurtz, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.